Hey everybody, this is Jerichos, and welcome back to Shadow of the Colossus. Last time, the second Colossus fell. And you saw there were now two shades standing over us. Well, they're gone this time, but they were there for a moment. What's our next objective? Thy next foe is a giant canopy soars to the heavens. The anger of the sleeping giant shatters the earth. So every colossi we defeat, another statue falls. And our health and stamina get just a little bit larger. And you can actually see the statues have crumbled. The interesting thing is, the way it goes is, this is the first one. Over here is the second, and it goes back and forth going down. So here's the third one. Here's the fourth one. Goes all the way through. And if you count them, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 statues on each side. 16 total colossi. This is not going to be an easy journey, but if the need is great, Wander will go through anything to bring back his love. So let's wander over here, no pun intended, and see which way we need to go. So, not toward the first Colossus again. Maybe around. So, kind of near the second. The second was more this way. So, we're heading back down this way instead. Which I guess is technically up. So, second Colossus now is on the map. We want to, maybe let's head to this map that's going a little west up here. We'll take a look at that. Come on, aggro. Let's go around, and this time... Oops, wrong button. This time I think I will take the stairs down. And let's see... Oh man, this just absolutely... beautiful, beautiful landscape. It looks just absolutely devastated, but at the same time, like, something amazing once stood here. So we want to go down that way. So let's take, as I said, this bridge over here. And hey, we got a hawk flying along beside us. That's kind of neat. There's still some life out in these blasted lands. And this big open field. Ooh, big cliff. Don't run off the edge there. By default, aggro will not just run off the edge. So, let's see. Slow down. We want to see where we want to go next. Let's see. We want to go over that way. Alright. Sure. Let's head that way and follow along the cliff here. And down there is actually where we fought the second Colossus. This area is huge that we play through, and it's kind of amazing how wide open and empty it is, and yet it feels like there's something everywhere. It's not a barren wasteland that's boring to look through. It feels like this sprawling area. Let's see, are we heading the right direction? Almost. Let's see. I think we need to go this way. I actually haven't played in a while because I wanted to kind of refigure it out. And hey, look at this. We've got one of those shrines that Dorman talked about. Now, before I get close to the shrine, what I want to do is wander around and look. If you look carefully, you can find, there it is, a lizard with a white tail wandering around. Let's see if we can... Got it! So, whenever you see one of these shrines, there's always going to be one lizard with a white tail. Shoot it, it will fall, and you can eat its tail. The 5-lined skink, which will improve your stamina gauge very, very small amount. You know what? Let's pray here. Heal up. And these lizards do not respawn. So once you've eaten it, you can't just quit the game, come back, and do it again. There's only one per shrine, and there's others throughout the whole world. That is the only lizard I'm going to eat. Otherwise, I'm going to be playing with just the normal amount of stamina the game gives you. There is a trophy for maxing out Wander's stamina, and to do that you need to eat a lot of lizards and kill a lot of Colossi. And in fact, when you beat the game, you can do a New Game Plus where you start over and keep your stamina up. That is the easiest way, oh, normal lizard, to get your stamina maxed out, is play the game through several times in a row. Now, any lizards that don't have the glowing white tail, you can just ignore them. They don't do anything for your stamina. But there, you see, nope, I was like, is that a lizard? No, it was just a little glowing firefly. And as we pull through here, I believe, did we go the right way? I might be turned around. Oh, whoop, nope, not bow and arrow. Here we go. Yep, I went the right way. Now you gotta turn right. And you can kind of get an idea of where you are looking on the map. Yeah, we've gone quite a ways. It actually marks your save points, your shrines that you find, on the map when you pray at them, which is kind of neat. So it wants us to go over this way. I believe this is still the correct way to go. The world is kind of like a maze. See, is that? Nope, that's wall there. I might have gone the wrong way. It's so hard to tell sometimes. Let's go to the right. We're not in light, so it's hard to see which way it's pointing. Hi, lizard. This might be correct. This is probably the first Colossus that might give you a little bit of trouble finding it, because it's kind of a wandering path, or meandering path. But here we are. We did go the right way. And we come to a strange lake with this giant platform in the middle. So where do we need to go? Of course, up on top of the platform. Unfortunately, though, Aggro is not a seahorse. So hop in the water and you start swimming. Wander is not the most graceful swimmer, but he gets the job done. You can jump out of the water, which doesn't really serve any purpose. Interesting note, watch as we go under the water, stamina starts decreasing. It also serves as your breath meter. So you don't want to be underwater for too long. That may or may not play in later with a different Colossus. Thankfully, just swimming out does not consume stamina, which is one nice thing they did. Anyway, hop here on the ramp. It's time to run up. Oh man, this structure is so creepy looking. The way it's all just sort of falling apart. But make our way all the way to the top, and we've got to get over to that main platform there. So what you need to do is run, jump, and grab. I missed. That's what happens. I probably should have lined up my shot a little bit better. So swim back over to the platform. This is the only way to get up there, is this ramp. Maybe it's just me, but this standalone platform on the left with the two little rings on top kind of looks like the head of a frog. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who sees it. This is gonna take a little while to get back. Unfortunately, there is no way to really speed up your swimming, as far as I know. I've tried, like, you know, mashing the triangle button, circle, square. They don't really do anything. R1 doesn't do anything while you're in the water. Whoop. There we go. Alright, this time we're going to try again. And thankfully, Wander doesn't take any fall damage when you drop down in the water. So if you miss your jump, you're not going to die. You just have to do this whole part again. Also, you know what? Before we go on, let's see, what is our path we've taken? Yeah, look at that. Looped around. You cannot access it from kind of to the right there. You did have to take the path I took. Now, we want to grab right in the middle there. So let's jump, grab a hold, shimmy around, and now hold X, push away, release. Make sure you're still holding R2 because you do not want to jump and then realize you're not grabbing. Wander around a little bit and eventually you'll see, oh, this is cool looking. Look at these plants here. I think we can use them to grab up. And we find the third Colossus. He is so cool looking. And I love that he's got, it kind of looks like a sword, but it's obviously a part of his body. It's not something he's holding, it's something that's literally part of him. And it's so cool that just how lanky he is. Plus, it's hard to get a sense of scale, but this guy is definitely bigger than the first Colossus. That first one that was so huge, it honestly pales in comparison to most of them. So here, you can actually press the aggro button to whistle to get his attention. And oh, he mad. Stand on that center platform. And when you do so, if he swings his sword down, it will smack that metal and break his cuff. This is something you want to do to get up to him. Now, roll away. If he doesn't smack the metal, if he smacks the ground, he gets stuck in it. Use this opportunity to climb on up, and I didn't get far enough. Ooh, ow. Yep, see, I took a little bit of damage from falling on the ground there. What you want to do is first break his cuff, and then lure him into smacking the ground so you can climb up to his arm. Hey, buddy. Interesting note, if you shoot anywhere that he has fur exposed, you will technically do a tiny bit of damage with your bow and arrow. Not enough to actually progress the boss, but technically... Ooh, did I grab hold? I did. Technically it does hurt him and get his attention. But that's also why you have the whistle. Now, we had to break his cuff, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to climb up his arm here. There is a trophy for getting up here and defeating the boss without breaking the cuff. However, it is extremely finicky. You have to lure him to smack the ground. Oh, jump to his back here. Smack the ground without hitting the metal, and then when he lifts his sword up, at that point you need to use the momentum to launch yourself skyward and jump past it. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of the most finicky and hard maneuvers to pull off in this game. Anyway, while we're on his stomach here, take care of this glyph. 3 stabs, I think, should do it. At full strength. Nope. Let's get a 4th one. It got rid of it. Yeah, when the glyph fades, you absolutely do not need to do anything more with it. Oh, look at him doing the twist, trying to get rid of us. Not gonna work. So what you need to do is now you have to jump over to his other arm. So wait for it to kind of swing back over. Grab hold. I was actually trying to grab the hair. Interesting that I grabbed a hold of the edge of his armor? Body? Skin? Whatever you want to call it. Climb up the arm though, and we need to get to the top of his head. Come on. Come on, get up there. Okay, we're high enough up. We can let go, build our stamina back up. Just be ready to grab on the instant he starts shaking. This is one that's a lot of fun, but you definitely don't want to have to do the whole thing over again. Alright, good. Up top of the head. Grab a hold. Raise the sword. Get full stab. I think this will take 4 stabs as well. Oh. Yeah. I only got 2 in before he started doing the shaking. Oh, shaking his head like a dog there. It's just... I love the effect that has there. Yep. 1 more stab. Come on. We got plenty of stamina. We can do this. Hold on until he stops moving. And we did it. We've defeated our 3rd Colossus and get the trophy Wake the Night. And, ooh, it launched Wander there. He went flying. Thankfully in cinematics we don't take fall damage. Nope, nope. Leave me alone. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Yeah, even if you jump down in the water, the tendrils still get you. And once again, the Pillar of Light as the 3rd Colossus falls.